So time does not heal all wounds. And if you're new here, I have narcissistic personality disorder. So time only heals wounds if you allow it to. And I always say that you cannot heal in the same environment that makes you sick. So no matter how much time passes by, if you're still in a toxic relationship, you cannot heal while you're still in a toxic relationship. You cannot heal while you're still communicating with that toxic person. So that's why I say going no contact and ceasing communication with a toxic person is the most efficient way for you to heal and allow time to take it to run its course. The longer you're no contact, the better you feel, the more you allow yourself to heal. I know with kids it's going to be different, as little contact as possible. And if you do decide to leave that toxic person alone, time is also not an apology. Just because you haven't spoken to that toxic person in 6 months or a year does not mean that person has changed. So give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time away from that toxic person. And give yourself time to rediscover who you are. I hope this. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and then also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series is dedicated to making my TikToks and YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be longer than 60 seconds. So the video you just watched was about time healing, from how time can heal you. But you see the title of it. Time only heals if you allow it to. Time only, let me repeat that one more time, y'all. Time will only heal you if you allow it. It just doesn't. It doesn't work that way, y'all. Everybody keeps thinking that just like time heals. You just have to go through it. Enough time passes by, you'll feel better. Nope, that's not true. Enough time passes by, you'll feel better if you put the work in to feel better. If you take the steps to feel better, get narcissistically abused, go sit in a room, go sit in the corner for 3 months. Don't leave that corner. Have people bring you food, have people bring you water, a porta potty. You know what I mean? Sit in that corner for 3 months, and after 3 months later, how do you feel? You don't go out into the world. You don't connect with anybody else. You sit and you stew in your emotions. You sit and stew. Probably if you're in a corner for 3 months, you're probably sitting and stewing in crap. You know what I mean? In a diaper or whatever you got on. You know, porta potty. You're in the corner with a porta potty, you stink. You mean you sitting and stewing and stink. Time will only heal you if you allow it to heal you. That's how it works. You can't. It is like time. Just let enough time go by. Time goes by, you feel a lot better. No, you will not unless you put the work in. So time, like, how do I put the work in, Lee? I got you. No contact. You cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. Say it again, Pastor Hammond. You cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick, brothers and sisters. Say amen. Amen. And our woman as well, because narcissists can be women too. You see, you can't heal in the same environment that makes you sick. You have to get away from it. Time can't heal you if you stay in it. How can time heal you if you're around the same thing every single day? If you're still actively in a relationship with that person every single day, seeing this person every single day, allow them to mistreat you every single day, how can you heal? No matter how much time goes by, 10 years later, have you healed? Hey, you learned about narcissistic abuse. You learned about narcissism. You learned about psychopathy and sociopathy. You learned about all this stuff. Cluster B personality disorder, borderline. You done seen me, cluster B milkshake. You done seen a lot of other people. But you're still there in a relationship 10 years later. Have you healed? Time has went by. Have you taken any action other than learning that research? Watching stuff. No, you haven't. So time has went by, but you haven't healed. Like Lee, technically you can heal while you're in a relationship. You can become emotionally distant and disconnected, but you see that same person every single day. You can't gray rock for 10 years. That'd be crazy. That'd be really crazy to gray rock somebody for 10 years, getting somebody short responses and short like not reacting to them. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a mental toll on you right there. And I tell you this, like, sometimes insight comes with excuses. Sometimes insights gives you an excuse to remain. So the more information you learn, the more you have an excuse to remain where we are. The more information that we learn, the more insight that we get, the more chances we have of using that same information as an excuse. The information we gain can either heal us or it can hold us prisoner. It can help us stay in this stale. So insight doesn't always mean you're going to become free. Yeah, you have to get away from the person, y'all. Distance, boundaries. I know everybody can't leave at once. You can't leave it once. Take your time and make a plan to leave. If you want to leave, make a plan to leave. If you want to stay, make a plan to stay. But you can't heal. You know what I mean? How can you heal if you're gonna stay there? You can learn how to better deal with that person and tolerate that person, but you can't heal. The things won't be the same. Once you take that red pill to wake up in the narcissistic matrix, you know what narcissists are. You see your partner is a narcissist. You can't go back to not seeing that person as a narcissist anymore. You just can't do that. It doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? So that's why I tell these people all the time. No contact is the best way. No contact helps you heal. No contact over an extended period of time helps you heal in a way that talking to them every day, you can't. Texting them every day, you can't. You know, telling them you love them every day, you can't heal from that. How? No matter how much time is going by, how are you going to heal if you're saying I love you every single day to them? How? Time. And then another thing, time is not an apology either. No matter how much time has went by, does not mean that that person is sorry or that person has changed. You know what I mean? So allow time to find a way to, allow enough time goes by, you'll find a way to empower yourself and take back your power and stand in your strength and your truth, but you have to take the steps. Get around people. Break the trauma, learn to break the trauma bond. Go talk to Lisa Sonni, Lisa space Sonni, Stronger Than Before on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. She's everywhere. Watch her. She has a journal about breaking the trauma bond. Yeah, time heals. You gotta break the trauma bond. You have to get around people, virtually or physically, that are having similar experiences to you as you do. That you can talk to them about this type of stuff. Let the time heal you. But you have to take the actions. Time only heals you if you take the necessary actions to allow it to heal you and help you. I'm tired, y'all. You guys see this? I had popped the caffeine pill. I'm tired. I've been on since 5:45 this morning. I'm on 5 hours. And I got some one-on-ones coming up here soon, so I got to take this caffeine pill and wake up. I can help these people. Help time go by. Help some time go by. Time helps you flex that muscle. Once you start this healing journey, and look, don't put a time limit on your healing either. Healing is not linear. Everybody does not have the same healing journey. Some people have a healing path. Some people have a healing journey. Some people have a healing mountain. You got to climb a mountain to healing. But at the summit of Mount Healing, you can scream and let it out and feel you can be truly empowered. You know what I mean? You really, really can. Why did it get so bright? It's been that bright the whole time. I'm sorry. I don't think it was that bright though. I just started to see the world differently when the lights came on. Oh, I don't know. I hope not. But yeah, allow the time. Like I said, allow the correct amount of time to pass by. You know what I mean? Don't fall for the Hoover. You know what I'm saying? You have to block them on everything and allow enough block them on everything. Go no contact. It's the best way. Everybody can't do it this way, I know, but this is the best way to do it because it allows you to heal. It allows you to take your power back and allows you to stand in your strength. No contact allows you to build that muscle up. So if that person does find a way to reach out to you, you built that muscle up. You built that no contact muscle up over enough period of time. Enough time has went by, and now you're strong enough to deny that person. Because a lot of people know if that narcissist comes back too quickly after y'all break up, they're probably gonna hoover you back in. That's just how it happens. You know what I mean? They're probably gonna hoover you back in, probably gonna suck you back into this relationship and just break you down and hurt you. And you don't need that. You don't deserve that. I can tell you that you don't deserve it, but you have to really believe that you don't deserve it. You know what I mean? I can say a lot of things to you. I can tell you everything you want to hear, but you got to take it. The action is on you. I can give you the map, but you have to take the map. I can give you the map to healing, but you have to take the map and find the treasure chests. It's like a scavenger hunt of healing. Over here, I hid trauma bond over here. You go over and break the trauma bond. I hid no contact over here. Skip your ass over there, do no contact. Hey, I hear the support group over here. So I hid a support group over here. There's a support group. You know what I mean? And that's how you have to do it right there. And so you have to take back your power and stand in your truth. You do. And this time only heals if you allow it to. Spend time with the people. Spend time with yourself. Get to know you. Get to know who you are. Get to know yourself. Fall back in love with yourself. Because that's one of the most empowering things that you can do is to actually fall in love with yourself because you deserve it. But I'm saying you have to believe that you deserve it. I can say all I want to, but you have to be the one to believe that you actually deserve this stuff. So So take back your power, stand in your truth, and stand in your ability, and fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with yourself again. Learn what you really truly love to do, and stand in your truth. No, anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I'm gonna hop on a one-on-one here in like 45 seconds. I really truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Mental Healness is out. Peace.